Hello everyone, welcome to Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. I am playing as a character with weird looks. Mancha. Saving is auto-saving again, god dang it. I have decided to not include the intro, which is why I started in this area. I wonder who that could be. Why can't I run? I wish I could run. It's so annoying being snow. Hey, you just broke into our house. I'm gonna use the fucking Second Amendment on you. You know, I'm one of the few who actually feel bad for Team Star, because I would have done so much worse in their shoes. Trust me. I guess not worse because I would have eventually stopped, but worse in the fact that I would have been a lot more aggressive. And I really wish I could run. This is a real downgrade from fucking Pokemon X and Y. Because at least then you could run into buildings and stuff. I want to grab this. Thank you. Yes. Hopefully Pokemon doesn't copyright strike me for playing their game, because that'd be stupid. Although I'm not sure yet, but I'm not sure if I'm gonna get Legend ZA yet or not. I'm gonna actually make sure this is being captured this time, because for God's sakes, I'll just tell yo, the stream reading was annoying. It's capturing, which is good. By the way, the reason I was saying I was gonna check that if it's captioned is because I always have the preview off in case it starts lagging. It's not lagging when I enable it just then, but you know, it could lag at any moment. I'm pretty sure I just witnessed frame drops. The weed Pokemon is the one I'm going to be choosing. Actually, I don't know if I'm going to choose between the duck or the cat, because I usually choose the cat. I'm thinking I might go with the duck this time around. You know, Janie made a very good point saying that she's played the same game with a manner of different skins. Because that really is just what Pokemon is. It's just the same game with different skins and like very minorly different plot points. The Rotom phone, yay! I'm going to enable fast on text because Skip move learning. Send the boxes. I'm gonna use automatic for that one. Vertical camera controls, camera support. Because I'm going to use the camera interval. You can push and speed with large movements. I want this to be far. Autosave. Cameras. Skip cutscenes. And the cutscenes uploaded during events will be skipped. Controller rumble. Nothing really. Again, I really wish I could just run to the house. I'm very much not a patient person, so having to walk all the way there is really annoying. There's a fletchling! Finally, I can run. Right, you can zoom in by pressing the trigger. I'm really hoping the camera being far does not mean the actual, character camera. I'm hoping it's the actual camera app. By the way, the Undersea Yellow stream, I forgot to mention this, but I actually tried to stream it effectively 3 times. The third one was a successful take. The second one was where the capture bugged, and the first one, my computer died because the thing below the desk was not turned on to charge it. One of those, white outlets you can plug into a wall that has more outlets on it. One of those things. Which I really wish they didn't have the turning on and off thing, because it effectively makes no sense. It's a literal design flaw. I'm probably gonna go with the duck, honestly. Yes, it is. This is our Academy's newest student, Master Ikami. By the way, if nobody knows what the reference to Ikami is, it's a combination of Okami and Ikari. According to Google, Ikari means fury in Japanese, and Okami means wolf in Japanese. Yes. I find the memes of Nimona absolutely hilarious, where she's this stalker that is basically like Goku. Because again, she's just she's a battle addict, basically like Goku. She just wants to battle 24/7, and she stalks you all throughout the first game. I'd like to mention I've beaten both DLCs, but I have not beaten the patchy run thing because I don't know how to do it. I've beaten both DLCs main story, and there's no clear answer on what I'm supposed to do after that to unlock the patchy run story. If I go into options, I don't think I can do it yet. But there was a mystery gift, which I got the Patchy Run item, I think. I just don't know how to access the actual Patchy Run thing. And I'm gonna go with you. And why is its shadow bugging me out? I'm gonna go with the water type, Quaxley. Did you know that Quaxley is Donald Duck, basically? I'm gonna name him... Nah, I did not mean to do that. I should have just held the button, not rapidly pressed it. I'm stupid. Stupid, stupid. Also, I mistake this. I know I'm not trying to be racist, but I am not white. And I feel kind of guilty that I chose a black character because I'm misrepresenting myself. And I feel like I'm like just using this skin tone, I am being racist by doing that. So once I get the chance, I'm going to actually accurately represent myself. Because other than the eyes, I wanted everything else to be at least decently accurate about me, like most people. But I forgot to change that part because I was just rushing through character creation. Yeah, I have the type advantage against her starter, but the problem is she has a fucking, what's it called? The new electric mouse Pokemon. Yeah, you think Mr. Covell that she has a battle addiction? That was one thing. That was one thing I really liked in the old Pokemon games was that everything was borderline simple, or at least not in the old versions, but like in Pokemon Black and White. Am I supposed to? Yeah. That was my major gripe with this game was battles were not innovated in a way that I really enjoyed. Especially the I'm gonna turn off my phone because it being on is distracting me. Especially the new Terra type in the DLC. That did not make sense to me. Heck, it still doesn't make sense to me. Wait, Coco! Wait, is Flake Coco heavy? I can't tell. This is your first Pokemon, so let's just have some fun. Fun fact, I had to do something with the TV, the TV screen, because I changed TVs over to the computer desk, and it was zoomed in on the Nintendo Switch main menu, which was not great. I keep forgetting to use water gun. And I guess I'm one of the rare people who don't mind when someone like Nomona says setting up or something like that, like saying, oh, you used a super effective move. I'm one of the rare people who actually do not like Gary, actually. If maybe before I, got bullied in school a lot, maybe then I would have liked Gary, but Gary and characters like him just leave a bad taste in my mouth. Honestly. Not literally, but you know what I mean. Like, I do not, F with them, basically. I do not get along. I do not mind battling Nomona. There was one thing in the main story I never completed, and that was the, what should we call it? Where you battle Nomona for the final time. I had not even started that part yet, where I haven't even gone back to fight the gym leaders, from what I remember. Back in my days, ordinary paper and handwriting noticing about Pokédexes, that's quite the... Yeah, this guy's from fucking Missouri or some crap, because that is the one Pokemon game where at least in lore-wise, you write stuff down. I cannot speak for whatever reason. I hope you will both work hard toward the goal of completing your own Pokédexes. I will certainly not be. One Pokemon I will be getting because of a recent experience is Tauros. I'll be naming it Red Bull because that is the type of bull I got to pet recently at Thanksgiving. I guess not really recently because it was directly on Thanksgiving. I had nicknamed that bull Jeremy because I didn't know its actual name. Actually, I might just name the Tauros Jeremy. If no one knows why I name just random animals, even their carcasses, Jeremy, it's named after the character from FNAF, Jeremy Fitzgerald. I mix up Fitz and Fritz. That is the one thing I will say. Alright. Yes, okay, options, boxes, okay, there. Yeah, as you can see, I have the DLC. Yeah, the apparel set. Okay. Baba Nimona. I cannot wait to get my ride on and get the speed boost because, oh my god. Oh no, it's my mom. My mom. Oh, we come in here then in a minute. Yeah. That's right, ma'am. Leave it to me. You know, I used to call that ma'am. That's how I used to say it. I did struggle in the second DLC, by the way. That is one thing I will say. There was one enemy I struggled with, and I do not want to do them again, but I will have to. So expect me to be leveling like crazy before that stream, because I'm pretty sure, I don't know if they use competitive items. I don't remember which one it was. I know it wasn't the fire guy. I know it wasn't the guy who tells us to even join the thing, because he was the final one and the former champion. It was one of the other two. Also, there is a bug that I will say annoys me. When you're in a certain spot, like on one of these hills or something, and you try to go camping, the fucking table goes invisible, which can be very frustrating. Did I just see a fucking shiny? I swear I saw a shiny. I don't know. I don't know if it was a tarantula or if it was a shiny Lechonk. It looks like the same colors as the tarantula, or one of its evos. But to me, it looks like the shape of a Lechonk. I'd like to mention I don't know what colors shiny Lechonk is. So if it was the spider dude, I do apologize. I believe I'm supposed to catch this Pokemon. No. X. It's a shiny Pokeball! I win. I wish OBS told me how long I've been streaming for. It was not a shutting my tongue. There we go. I'm so glad I didn't accidentally auto-battle it. This is one of the Pokemon I really want. Use Pound. Pound on Sun. It flinched and couldn't move. It used Ground. X. I have 14 Pokeballs. Go Pokeball! Buckshooting can be found in both rural and urban areas. They once had a huge territory dispute with struggling fights broken out all over town. Why that is in the Pokédex, I have no clue. Mouse. Mouse. I just realized I have a disadvantage. I'm screwed. Unless it doesn't have an ulti-type move. Hopefully it doesn't. It does not appear to have an ulti-type move. Consider me surprised. Bibbidi boppity, this soul has no property. I have a very funny name in mind. Dang it. I meant to put a space. I'm just gonna get the joke down until we get. Wait, can I just rename it in? Yes. Dang it, there's not enough space. I'm pretty sure everybody knows what I was gonna go for, so I'm just gonna put this. Wait. Dang it, I keep accidentally clicking the wrong button. Ow. I'm pretty sure everybody's gonna get this joke when they see my stream. I have the perfect name for it. There we go. Absurd references. For the win! I'm speed running. Bang! I've caught so many Pokemon. Well, what was that? Oh my god, the first thing he thinks about is battling a strong Pokemon. Find the mysterious source of mysterious cry. Oh my god, the fence is broken. It can't be. Nani? 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 Bunny. Granny Fazbear. There's a bunch of Houndours. Houndour. aka the #1 enemy of, what's it called? Of Bowtie Rage from Bowtie Rage's Pokemon Missing Ninja Animations. Rest in peace, character. Run, Phil. That's not weird at all. Time to give him a sandwich. Sandwich? What was in this sandwich that healed a frickin' Miraidon from the future? I'm gonna hand it the Rotom phone. Alright, fine, I'll give you my sandwich that my mom made with love. Maybe that's the secret power of the sandwich, is love. Num 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 num. It is injured. Aegius. Aegius shield. Gaius. Senator Gaius. I vote for Senator Gaius for president. Come on, hurry up. I wanna get out of this stupid beginning scenes. Anyways, there's a parchment. He knows how to battle. Bro goes Super Saiyan. All I can think of is this one joke I've heard about this Miraidon shape. Oh my god, it's an ultimate Pokemon of Doom. To the Cave of Wonder and Mystery. Also, tails made of plasma. You know, I wonder what would happen if you actually touched its cell. Would you burn alive because of what it's made of? That is something I'm curious about. Maybe Pokemon will go into my comment section and actually answer the question. Because I'm specifically referring to the very end piece and the non-metal middle piece. aka I can't even catch up to it to actually show you what I mean. Wait, do I have... Why does my character keep walking? There we go. Alright. Changing the expression, yeah. Alright, let's see here. Rotate camera. That's not it. Point camera. No. How do I... Yeah. It does not affect the camera whatsoever. And that's not what I meant to do. Oh well. Wee! Oi! Fireball! I should have said I'm managing. I believe in the power of friendship, not really. I want to fight one. Oh no. Let me go faster. Why is the green moss glowing? That the very tip is like the part that would kill me. You would expect it to do damage to my face because it's made of plasma, as far as I can tell. Faster! Faster! Oh no. Fire! In the name of Tim Hortons. I didn't even get to read what it said besides bodyguard. I'm being tased. Oh my gosh, Chef, I wonder what the movement is, man. I want to see it up close, yada yada. Oh no, it's a Houndoom. It's a Hounboom. It's a Hounboom. It's a Houndoom. Doom. Time for me to fight and lose this crap. Pokemon. You can't find an open and slot Pokemon, what the frick do you mean? Houndoom used Crunch, I got one shot. You know, it's cresting and it just looks like an alien symbol. He's like, are you fucking serious? Wink wink. Oh no, it's a stampede! I can fight the small underlings. Why am I not fighting? This is not realistic. I should be fighting for my survival. Yeet. Yeet. Oh no, it died. Rest in peace. Rest in pieces. Rest in pieces. Pests. Pesticide. You know, it's just gonna bother me whenever I look at my character. No offense, but it does not look like me at all. Because I wouldn't say unnecessarily, I am part Portuguese, according to Bloodline. But I don't know what else I am because I forgot. I don't know if Portuguese is technically a white race. And before someone says in the comments I'm racist, I like to say I am all for black people. I do not hate them. And one of the things that society that does annoy me is in fact racism. Because I've seen some good black people, and the fact that a lot of them get this bad reputation is pretty stupid. Well, that is one. I guess one of the funny memes, though, is that Scout is about to say the N-word and gets stopped by fucking what's his name, Spy. And there's a lot of TF2 memes I find funny. One of them is this dude. He has this fucking fork. The meme is fucking engineer in the background saying, "Spy sapping my century," and the dude just bangs on the TV on top of it a couple times, stabs the fucking screen, and it goes back to working like nothing was wrong. Hold on, how do I auto heal? Fuck, I still have paralysis. Bibbidi bobbidi, I'm gonna destroy your ass property. Come at me. Come at me, whatever his name is. Arvin. Arby's, we have... Arvin, we have the meats. That's the only thing I can think of now is Arvin. By that little... Yes. Bro has parent issues. Because in Scarlet, he's like, it doesn't matter who my mom is, and then in this game he says, it doesn't matter who my dad is. Alright, Bon. I guess. I'll fight you with a paralyzed Pokemon, and I'll still fucking win. Water gun, go get him, JoJo. Bizarre Adventures. I've been bit. Water gun. Right on in the background, just having fun. I'm not gonna paralyze yet. What the frick is this look? Yeah, this is gonna come back to bite me later, isn't it? These memories are leaving a bad taste in my mouth and I want it gone. Well, too bad. I'm too good. Time for you to perish. 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 Irish. I should probably decrease mic a little. Testing. Okay, we're good. I think. You fizz. This brute's been kept in. The fact he calls Maridon a brute. Anything, anyway, that thing's gonna. I think he just says, anyways, it's your problem now, not mine. That's fucking hilarious. What a weirdo. Hey, you don't know what he's going through. Shut the fuck up. You are going to murder this man because you didn't get answers. That's legitimately the most counterproductive method I've ever seen. Anyways, I'm going to save my game. I'm gonna make sure it's fucking saved. Because I don't trust how to save for a second. I'm gonna end this stream. I'll see you guys next time.